Everybody's phony accusations, backlash and slanders, front and they publicity stunts and propaganda.
Oh yeah, I just finished Harlem Shaking. It's your girl Racqui B. You're not listening to the rundown each and every Monday right here, 100.9 FM, WXIR, Extreme, independent radio. I got my boy DJ stunting the ones and twos, holding it down. Yes, each and every Monday right here.
Shout out Tiger Ty holding it down last week for me.
Shout out Tiger. Stop
That's how
playing.
Power Squad we do it.
Stop playing. He got that from me.
He did?
Yeah, because he was trying to like touch my leg and I said, stop. I lied. Tiger Ty, shout out to Power Squad, man.
Yo,
shout
Ty, she been coming for us all day.
I've been coming for y'all all day.
We ain't playing that song no more whenever we're in the parties. We boycotting that
one
song.
You better play my song. You better play my song. Listen, my next guest, Free Enterprise. What's up, fellas?
Can't call it on. Can't hear nothing.
Yo, that feel like an army.
Wow,
I got an army behind me this week.
Woo!
Yo, last week they were
outnumbered.
Last week it was kind of equal, but the way they was coming at us, I had to take it for my guys last week.
You can hear me?
Everybody want to talk? Testing.
Yo.
Test your mic.
Man,
everybody say hello.
Y'all don't let me look bad, man.
Yo.
Nothing ain't working over here on mine.
You good? I can hear you.
Nah, we
I can't hear me.
Nah, but we can hear you.
We can hear you though.
Good. I want to hear you.
You want to hear you? Is your okay? Is it?
I don't know.
You good?
Talking junk, yeah.
You'll be good. You can hear. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
Okay, so it don't matter. You know the mic is kind of you light skinned, so it kind of. Listen, Free Enterprise. What's up? How y'all doing? Who want to talk? It's like about 10 of y'all in here. Who about to take the lead? It don't matter. You go around. All right, let them know Free Enterprise. What is Free Enterprise? Who is Free Enterprise? Let the people know who don't know.
Go ahead, Smiley.
Alright, Free Enterprise is a brotherhood that we started last year around this time. 9 of us, including myself, we came together to make a change in our community, uplift our community. We have a call-in, which is we got
Our quote?
Yeah, our calling.
Our quote that we live and stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
My brother's your mother good.
Because this is a brotherhood. My brother is your mother good.
Because this is a brotherhood. And that's just a quote that we live and try to stand by.
Oh my gosh. That was amazing. I got chills.
And then on top of that, our motto, we live by rising others. So basically just
That's a pause.
That's a pause. We might have to change that.
I was scared to say that.
Wait, what is it?
Because you guys are conscious.
We live by what?
I'll let y'all pass it down.
We rise by lifting others.
We rise.
We rise by lifting others.
All the way. Gotta change that.
But I remember when I hosted the fashion show, you guys had another call, right? It was like
Oh, that's our crowd control for our poetry nights.
Okay.
So it's I go, I may.
Okay.
We say I go, you say I may.
Okay. All right, and this is not a fraternity.
Not at all.
Not at all.
And not a gang.
Not a gang. Definitely not a gang. Oh.
Nah, I'm playing.
Yeah, we beat you up to get you in. Listen, so
it's
you
love,
guys,
man.
it's love.
But really, we all just really kind of grew up together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We all individuals, too, at the end of the day. So we all doing our own thing. We all got together and got a common goal in the sense of making a difference in our community. And that's not necessarily always doing a community service. We do it in indirect ways as well. Us standing together, this here is a different type of thing. You ain't seeing this, you know?
Right, that's a fact.
So that's why we not talking like we doing this better than this person and this person not, because we're unique. We're not in the lane that nobody else in. We're not in competition. We feed more. We got motivation off everything we see, you know. So
right.
We're not promoters either.
And also just real quick, free. You know, free stands for free stands for freedom plus revenue equals everything. You know, you got freedom spiritually, economically. You're not in jail. You got your revenue to ensure that you do things. That's everything, you know. So that's really what we stand by. That's really what free stands for.
Right. And he just jumped right in. Like, listen, we're not in competition with anybody. I couldn't even ask what's going on.
I just want to clear that out because a lot of people don't really know who we are. They see we just do the poetry. They think we just do poetry. They don't know what the poetry events are.
But you do give back. You guys do community service. You do give back. And I know Halloween's coming. Are you guys doing anything for the kids? What's going on?
Correct.
You guys always doing something.
Yeah.
So how do you guys even work together with all these men? Are there egos involved? Who got the biggest ego? Who got the biggest ego?
Pause.
This one right here, right? I can see him. Craig.
Out of it.
Craig got the biggest ego. Who's the most?
I'm just
Yo, bro, that's cool though, cause that just means you're confident.
Yeah. And I debate a lot.
Now I be hearing that about myself, and I'm like, I'm just confident, man.
Right.
That's all it is.
Who's the most reliable? Who you'll call on for anything?
Probably one of these two.
One of these. Yeah. Okay. All right.
They the OGs. So.
Okay. All right. And who got the most girls?
Oh,
No comment.
Who got the most girls?
Boy, down the street.
Racqui always
We got one of these ladies calling right now. Let us know what's going on with Freedom Friday.
Don't get embarrassed.
So
the truth.
and that makes us so unique too, because we are individuals. We don't got it to a point where we about to fight each other.
Right.
We're not talking. We arguing because of disagreements, which is good. So essentially, that made us grow.
Right.
You're approaching our year, man. So that's very strong. Oh, that's a pause.
That's a pause.
I can't even talk though.
You just all over the place. So who? Okay. So when there's a conflict, who tries to who's the peacemaker?
The resolution.
Who solved? You the peacemaker?
Mediator.
You the mediator?
Yeah.
Really? So what? How do you mediate? What's going on? How you do it? What's your strategy?
Old school. We all family, so if it's a real issue, we go to the backyard.
Take a T-stroke.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And if it can't be resolved by us talking, and it got to come to a little wrestling and slamming,
Right.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it builds character at the end of the day. Because we're going to get up, slap up, say I love you, go eat, go drink, and keep doing what we do.
Keep going. So who's the fighter? Who's the fighter? You the fighter? Y'all can talk this. Y'all can fight me.
You know the last dude in Mortal Kombat.
So if y'all can't solve this, y'all can fight me, basically.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, big brother status. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys have a group chat?
Put the gloves on.
Oh yeah.
Y'all have a group chat.
Oh, yeah.
What you talk about in your group chat?
Oh,
It
man.
depends. Depends on the day.
There's more drilling going
Yeah,
on
we
than
dog.
We
That's
start out having a serious conversation, then immediately
Dog
session.
sessions.
Nothing gets done.
Mad gifs.
Nothing
Mad pictures, lookalikes.
Nothing gets done, man.
No joke is used twice. No one joke used twice. We be dogging, man.
Man.
But we definitely we play too much. As you people that have been to our shows, you know what I'm saying, try to be serious all the time, but we play too much, and that's a good thing though.
Right.
It's life. You can't always be serious.
Right. That's
Can't
a
always
fact.
be
Life's too
serious.
short.
On the flip side too, that's where them long little text messages come, because I'm good for that with us.
Oh, I could imagine. You just seem like you just like.
And he can't text. He can't text.
Because he texts with his feet. Text with his feet, so you don't know what he's writing.
But that builds us though, the good and the bad. That makes us stronger. Every day we go through stuff together, you know.
Right.
We lost friends together than last year and stuff like that. So the group chat kind of keeps us on point with each other, keep us together and all that. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So is this everyone?
It's not.
This is not everyone.
No.
How many people are in part of Free Enterprise?
Three.
You're missing 3. So about what? 10 of y'all? 9?
Yeah, 9.
Shout out to Farrah too.
And Farrah.
And Farrah. First
9,
lady.
9 and Farrah.
So wait, so how would someone be down? This is it? No one can be down? This is the end of it? No new friends?
Oh nah. This is the board.
But
It's
it's
the board. It's where it starts at. But we definitely open to allowing people into our brotherhood, of course, because that's what we want to do. Essentially, we want everybody to unite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it starts off as a board. You have a board, your president, vice president, so forth and so forth.
Okay.
And then from there on, You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we're open to our friends and people that we don't know. We, at the end of the day, we help each other be better individuals. And that's what we want to do for other people. So if somebody wants to be a part of us, of course, like, you're going to go through a little pause. You're going to go through a little background check. Not necessarily a background check, but a little screening.
Right.
And it'll go from there.
And at the same time, anybody just can't walk with us, you know. So if you this person on Facebook portraying to be, you know, positive, this, that, and the third, but backdoors you doing this, that, and the third, that don't look good at all. We know that we not gonna really mess with you, so we keep it real with ourselves. So
right.
That's how we moving. Until we get ourselves together structurally, us 9, that's when we'll go forward to adding others. But we got to get ourselves together structurally. It's only been a year.
But we played too much.
Yeah,
too
but
much.
a lot of people can't really, not for nothing, can't really uphold the amount of playing we do, because we don't just drill like.
You can't be sensitive. You gotta have thick skin.
Example.
That's the reason why you can't let everybody down.
Oh yeah, let me take an example, Craig. What happened? What did Shamel do?
What do you want to say?
A good example. My dad just recently, but he passed away in April. So I'm coming out my dad's house, and they sitting outside, and they like, look at Booch coming outside after trying on his dad's clothes. And I mean, he just died that morning.
Let me ask you a question. You ain't laugh?
Oh yeah.
What was the slogan though? The slogan.
Oh, my daddy died.
Ain't nobody gonna go get no gym. My daddy just died.
Everything. We used it for like a whole month.
Right.
That's what's up. But it's uplifting. You guys uplift each other. You know, during times like that, having little comic relief is good. You know, it's good for the heart.
Always.
And I know another thing you guys ain't mentioned. You got to know how to dress. You got to have style. I know that's a hidden rule. That's a hidden rule, right? You got to have style.
Yeah, you can't be in the picture looking stupid.
Y'all be sharing each other clothes?
Nah.
Yeah.
You and
Yeah.
What you
What are you talking about?
Not no more though.
Not no more, but it happened. Yeah.
I can't hear nothing, so
We share each other clothes.
Can't nobody fit mine.
Definitely. It will, like the Showtime clothes. You can't get the Showtime clothes.
Yeah, nah.
You need a t-shirt, bro.
That's brotherhood. That is brotherhood, man. We got the Free Enterprise boys in the building. When we get back, we're going to talk about these poet nights you guys, these poetry nights you guys are doing, man. And how it's causing controversy in the community.
Big time.
Man, stay locked in. This is the Rundown with your girl, Racqui B.
Yo. Oh yeah. It's a Rundown with your girl Racqui B right here, 100.9 FM. We got the Free Enterprise men. We went from boys to men right here, 100.9 FM. They went from boys to men. The men of Free Enterprise.
Ooh. Bars.
Okay, that sounds. That rolls really nice off the tongue.
Oh, talk to me.
Wow. Listen, I gotta talk to you guys about these poetry nights, man. But before I talk to you about this poetry night, I got somebody to call on the line. Hold on.
Man, they play too much. Man.
Caller. Hello.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, what's going on?
What's on? You on the ear? You on the ear? Please, no cursing.
No cursing. I got a question for Mr. Anthony Hall. Miss Cook said you're gonna get in trouble because you ain't take the trash out.
That's not a question.
Hey, I got a question though, for real.
What's
I got a question for real though.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Yo, how I win some free tickets, man?
Oh, we gonna have to come back. You want free tickets for the next show?
Look. We doing a Facebook trivia, so you gotta wait till then.
Y'all know I can't read.
We're gonna send you back to night school.
Yeah, you play too much.
Always clowning. That's what they talk about. Always clowning.
Alright, man. I'll talk to you brothers later, bro.
Alright,
That was a good question, though.
Caller, you on the air?
Yeah, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Who is this?
Huh?
Who is this?
Man, it's Lil Larry, man. Yeah, man.
What you got to say to the men of free enterprise?
Man, I just want to let the brothers know that all they goddamn bills is expensive mother right now.
No cursing, bro. You might get hung up on.
Oh, no cursing.
No.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, well, the bills is real shady right now. They got to fix that.
Okay.
But I just want to give a big shout out to the brothers that's trying to help and change the community right now.
Yes.
We certainly appreciate it. But we just called to see if I had one ticket.
We're not giving away tickets right now.
I ain't giving away tickets right now. I was trying to send my girl. Stuff. I swear to God, I do. I was trying to send my girl there.
First them up, man. You ain't get your EBT yet?
Nah.
You ain't get your EBT?
My EBT, nah, man, nah, they didn't dog me for that.
Don't worry, sir. We're gonna charge you half price.
Since you sure.
You try to laugh. Nah, but yo, keep doing y'all thing, though. Keep doing y'all thing, though, man. Y'all know I love y'all, man.
All right,
oh yeah, man. The community is showing y'all love. Y'all doing something good, huh? Man. Yes. The community supporting these. Oh, we got another caller. What? Hold on. One more caller. Caller, you on the air, please. No cursing.
Alright, no problem.
Who's this?
So this Jahad Williams.
Why do I feel like y'all be lying to me? Are you lying to me?
Yeah. They know who I am. Jahad Williams, man, the BBW lover.
Okay. Man. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
I just want to tell my brothers, man, that keep up the good work, man.
Yeah.
Shout it out, bro.
Appreciate you, bro, for using your 3 minutes.
Shout it out, free enterprise. And tell Beansville Carruthers to take off that 49ers.
Don't do that.
Zoom in on that 49er.
I love y'all, man.
I let him ride with the Kaepernick for a while.
Listen, free enterprise, the men of free enterprise. You guys taking over the scene with these poetry nights. Tell us who came up with this idea. Why poetry nights? Why not R&B? What about poetry that struck y'all?
Poetry.
Here he go.
It was an idea that I had brought to the table. And,
why your voice gotta get deeper?
Gotta get my very white.
Go ahead.
Very blanco.
It was an idea that I brought to the table that my brother supported, and I gave them like the vision of what I saw and basically what I wanted to do, where I wanted to start at, and what I wanted it to turn into.
Right.
And they made it happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like coming from, like I was in Buffalo for a minute, for like 6 years, so I wasn't really in Rochester or whatever, so like I didn't necessarily know what was going on with the poetry scene, but poetry was big in Buffalo at my school. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I wanted to bring that.
He went to Bosie's Buffalo.
So wait, so everybody agreed on poetry? Like y'all wasn't like, why poetry, my man?
So
like,
the way we do stuff, community events, any event that we do like poetry, we kind of support anything somebody bring to the table.
Okay.
If it makes sense,
we vote.
Okay.
And then we run with it if it makes sense. That's how we kind of do stuff, you know.
Right.
So he brought it to the table, we all supported it. And then it just took off.
Right. And this is, you guys just had your fourth one, your fifth one?
No.
Oh. I'm late. I'm very late. Okay, guys, correct me. Guys, correct me.
You a socialite too.
Our anniversary is next month, baby.
Okay, listen, I gotta say this, you guys, and I feel so bad, but I have to apologize to you guys publicly. I'm gonna say it in the camera, okay? I have not been to a free enterprise poetry night yet, with a capital Y. Yet. Okay, and I always have intentions. I promise you guys, my heart is there because I always have intentions, and something always comes up, you know. And I promise you, this next one, I be knowing everything. I know the dress code. I be knowing everything. Okay, next time the denim one. Okay, November 18th. Okay, right. I already got it. I always have your events programmed, but something always comes up, and I always support. I always show up. If I had to buy a ticket and not show up, I would. You know what I'm saying? But something happened. So I already told my bae, I said, yo, we gotta find denim. I'm already online looking for my denim outfit, okay? Because everybody comes correct to these events. So I'm looking for my denim outfit November 18th.
What is it?
All right. It is called, don't wait, I'm gonna tell you right now. Wait, hold on.
Just look
November 18th. It is called. Oh God, it's like a saying. Oh, it's a movie. It's like. Oh, and at the end.
When did you first fall in love with
When did you first fall in love?
What's the movie?
With It is Brown Sugar. Yes.
Brown Sugar.
Talk to me. I just want a free ticket. I just want a free ticket right here. Elijah trivia. Okay. All right. Okay. Sure, you guys. Yeah. So you know what? I publicly apologize for not being there, but I will. Then when I'm there, I'm gonna make my presence known.
All right,
definitely. But I support you guys big time. I've seen the growth. I've seen what you guys do in the community. So my heart is always there. I may not be there physically, but my heart is always there with you guys. But you know, people's been a little controversy with these poets in Rochester. You know, I had a guest on my show last Monday, the Rebel Flower Bomb.
Okay.
You guys know her?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, she's dope. Dope poet. And she was saying that women are overlooked in the arts here in Rochester. And she wasn't just talking about poetry, she's talking about everything. DJs, painters, photographers. Women are overlooked. Men are booked first. Men are called on first. And she mentioned Free Enterprise. She mentioned you guys' poetry night, saying that she's been doing poetry forever. She's having her events, but for some reason, men are getting the bigger turnouts. Men are doing these poetry nights, and the community is coming to support you guys before they support her. How do you feel about this? I know a few of you watched the interview. I know you made some comments, some paragraphs. You guys got very passionate about this.
Yeah.
How do you feel about her saying that because you guys are men, that you're getting the support that she deserves?
So, I'm going to touch on that real quick from two different aspects, right? So, pause. And everything is a pause right now, so my pause button is on.
Right.
So, when women, you know, come out and want to have a drive or a will to do something, they have to step into it. And I'm not homing this on her, but I'm saying women as a whole. You have to step into it, just like men. If you're coming out to do something, you got to step into it. First of all, and second of all, it's 9 of us. It's 9 of us. So
strength in numbers.
So facts. So now, when we're coming up with ideas or want to do something, there's not no one person. You know what I mean? Everything is not on Craig. They handle the poetry. It's on everybody's shoulders. And that way it operates much smoother. 3, us as black folks got to stop comparing ourselves to each other. As Norm talked about in the very beginning, when we allow people to come in our circle or people allow us to come in their circle, we want to have a good vibe. That energy transfers from him to me, to you, to him, so on and so forth. So when you compare yourself or say, well, you know, women are overlooked, they're not overlooked. But because one, Rochester is small, and we already know how Rochester operate under popularity. Right. You know what I mean? So if you're not popping, I ain't messing with you. You ain't bringing the crowd, because usually a lot of these shows, even ours sometimes, it's the same people. You know what I mean? Which is big time. But at the end of the day, sometimes I got to say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and mess with Mel and them. You know, I got my own vision, my own purpose, but I know I can get something out of them, and it's fine. Because that takes you to the next level. And the overall thing about women saying, you know, basically, you know, the world is ran by men. Going back to one of the oldest stories that was ever written, documented, right? Adam and Eve. And when God seen that Adam needed a companion, he made Eve. And without Eve, Adam had no purpose. So in order for us to thrive, me and Hot was just talking about this, you got to have a woman that's about your purpose. And when you have a woman that's like, yo, I'm with you 100%, blah, 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 she thriving too. So every next level, she there too. You know what I mean? And when you even in your craft, when you're doing something, you gotta align yourself around people that's sharpening you. You can't be if you want to lay around pigs. That's what's gonna happen. You never gonna excel. You know what I mean? So what we try to do is the reason why we dog so much. And when I say dog, because we have dog sessions, right? And say, yo, you messing up. You're out of it. What are you doing? The reason why we do that is because there's gonna come a time where I'm not gonna be there. Just like I got kids, there's gonna come a time where I'm not gonna be there. So adults need this. It's therapeutic. And we can say, oh man, you can't tell me what to do. But the reality is when he tell me, yo, Booch, you messed up on that one, bro. Wow, that's big time. And I need that. Right. And a lot of times when we're in our craft and doing what we're doing, people don't say that. People be like, oh, your poems is dope. Right. And meanwhile, they trash. Right. Or you singing is trash or rapping, whatever your craft is. But, you know, to this young lady, our door is always open. If she want to come out and do her thing, in January we're doing not January, right? Is it January?
Yeah, top of the year.
Yeah, we're doing a showcase. You know what I mean?
Our doors was open to her a year ago.
Yeah, I heard that was mentioned that you guys did reach out to her before.
And just for us, because we wrote blunt and candid, we don't hold nothing back. Right. We tell her how it is. When we first started doing it, we recruited poets. We put up a stat on Facebook, any poets. Everybody tagging people they tagged her. Then we reached out. Myself, I inboxed her, let her know what we was doing, this, that, and the third. He called her. And you know, granted she worked for what she has now, she felt as if we were going to do something catered around her, and that's not what we was looking for. That's not his vision he laid out to us.
Right.
And so for you to come on the show and then mention us in the light like that, it just didn't sound right. Maybe she didn't mean it like that, whatever the case may be, but we just want to clear the air with how we are. We not in confrontation with nobody. Like I said, we ain't in the lane with competition with anybody, you know?
Right.
We ain't trying SHI, you know, on nobody else shine or throw nobody else in the back.
He spelled it.
Yeah, I was like,
it's pretty much the same thing.
Basically, sugar, honey, iced tea.
S-H-I. I was like, S-H-I. Is that a new SSI check? Okay.
And as Craig said, you know, we have 10 plus female poets.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's with us, and that's been with us.
They dope.
We have like 3 guys, you know, 3 guys, you know, but so it just didn't make sense, you know, but we still got love for our door, still looking for her. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. She came out the wrong way and said it, you know.
I think she's just here to help. Honestly, and the conversation I had with her, I think she's just frustrated.
But
and sometimes, but that's the thing. She has the talent, and I told her it's not always the talent that wins. Sometimes it's more or less. And I said to her, I said, probably you just gotta communicate with them, figure out what they're doing, and tap into that. And have their audience come out whenever you do it, and make sure that you don't have your stuff on the same day. And that's why a lot of promoters don't understand. Things could work if you make sure that you don't do an event on the same day somebody else do something. You know what I'm saying? Right. And have each other come in and basically bring their audience to you.
Exactly.
Because like I told her, everybody's not into poetry. I'm not into poetry, but y'all funny, so I might come out just to hear y'all clown.
But the kicker is though, when I find out if I'm rapping and I find out that you got your label already solidified, why not come to you with a plan and collaborate?
Yeah.
See, we tend to say, yo, you know what, I want to do my own thing, and really don't know how to do your own thing.
Right.
Get with the train already.
Somebody that's right. Somebody that's already on and running.
Right.
You don't have to jump on the train, but you could ride it till the next stop until you understand something.
That's a fact.
Right.
Just like you came with the Adam and Eve thing, without, like you said, God make sure He gave you a rib, but in that whole story, Adam still followed Eve.
That's a fact.
So sometimes you just got to follow somebody that's a leader and go on to your own stuff until you make that mistake. Right. You know what I'm saying? Be like, nah, this ain't gonna work for me.
Right.
And so and then I'm gonna add this real quick and I'm done, but we just want everybody to win, and I can allude to something real quick. So after we had loose ends, we ain't never get the communication where I work for Jordan Health. We had our 50th anniversary gala. So I'm in the board meetings because I volunteered to work the night. The board members meeting with the CEO, Dr. McKeever, different people at the table, and they bring her name up because they had her poem. She put her poem in, do her poem. They were just going to put her poem on the screen and have 700 people just look at her poem and see it in and the brochures on the tables. I vouched for her, you know. I spoke up. You know, I know this girl from around the city. She's really dope. And off the account of that, they let her read her poem at our gala, the 50th anniversary. So it's no bad. We love everybody, you know.
Right.
You know, so and she don't know. She didn't even know that.
She didn't even know that.
Until I seen her at the gala and we talked and I told her that, you know. So.
And this was before she came on the show.
No, this was before she came on the show, you know. So.
I just said sometimes it's just conversation. It's most everything that turns into something big is always if you had a conversation between that. It wouldn't get where it is.
I mean, it's always gonna be frustration when you in your craft doing what you're doing
and you're
you
passionate,
feel like
right?
You're passionate and you feel like you're getting overlooked,
right?
Of course, and the new kids on the block, quote unquote, comes on the scene and they doing what they doing or whatever, and you feel like, yo, my poetry is dope, so I should be there. But it's not just poetry that comes with it, because again, only one out of 9 of us, only one of us do poetry. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just the poetry that we're doing. Is everybody plays a role. Everybody plays a role. That night and before, to set up the show, all that, the promotion, all that. Of course, there's gonna be a bigger turnout when it's 9 against 1.
Right.
And I don't know if she got a team or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off of whatever I see. But of course it's going to be a bigger turnout. Like you said, strength in numbers. And it's like consistent. Like I mentioned to her, consistency is a big thing. You guys been consistent with this. It's about to be a year. Yeah.
And
we did a show. We only missed 3 months?
Yeah.
We only missed 3 months.
3 months.
10th show in November.
And the marketing is crazy. When you have to be able to brand yourself. You know, in Rochester you have to brand yourself. And marketing is a vital part of branding yourself. And you guys do a great job at marketing and you've been consistent. But I don't know. I feel like people are stingy, like what Tyler said. Don't be stingy with your talent. You know, don't be stingy with it. Is no problem in collaborating.
She has been a part of our team, our poetry team during that event. Like, she's been a part of that. You know what I'm saying? She's been a part of our shows.
I mean, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. It could just be hate.
It could be hate.
It could be.
It's hate.
But we love.
I think it's more frustration than hate.
Hate is love.
It can be, but we love.
We
got nothing but love.
You feel me? Like, of course, nobody's gonna come on and say it. If it is that, or if it's not that, nobody's gonna come on and say it because of their pride issues and social media and stuff like that. It is what it is. You feel me? But like we all said, we don't mind working with her, and it's not working with her to necessarily make her pop or anything like that. But
and that's any woman though. It's not just her.
Yeah, not even just her.
Because Farrah, not for nothing, Farrah is our photographer for every single show.
So you have a female photographer.
Not even just a show. Like,
not every. I'm talking about the show for everything. So Shailene, where we got somebody who worked the door.
We have females.
Like,
right. Because there's a lot of people, I see a lot of bashing on Facebook about Rochester being about who's popular and they only support who's popular, blah, blah, blah. But the whole thing is, if you feel that way and you're good at your craft, why don't you collab with the person that's popular?
Yeah, but
get with them. Pride.
So it's like if my I know that I'm better or whatever, or I know that I got quality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got quality. That's a pause. Yeah. I thought your pause.
Mine was on for me though.
I'm like, what's going on?
That's a pause.
Pause.
But if like you got the quality, pause, and he got the quantity. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say?
What did I say? But
I want to be down with y'all, man. I want to harmonize too. No, but there's strength in numbers.
And by any means, man, we
not
also
just her though. We open pause.
We're
okay with.
We're free enterprise.
We're free with booking events with anybody.
Right,
like I said, we're not a promotion team, but like doing an event that makes sense to us and to our community. We can do that because poetry makes sense to us and to our community.
And it's a different
poetry,
vibe.
The vibe is totally different. You're going to see on the 18th.
If you ever pay attention to our posts, we always mention vibes.
Yeah, always. Because like this poetry is giving people in our community a platform that they didn't have. Because a lot of these poets was overlooked.
Talk about
it.
Right.
So a lot of these poets is overlooked and they never, some of these poets they first time performing. And stuff like that, so we gave them we're giving them a platform.
As it relates to women, we did an all women's event too, not too long ago. How many women came? When we talk about women supporting women, we had an event where we had women vendors.
Other women didn't show up.
You know, so just to
shout out to Kiera.
Yeah, shout out to Kiera. But at the same token,
but once again, that's deeper than just this conversation. That's a systemic conversation over our community. It's culture. So now, because you're doing good, or we got a clash. But once again, coming back to the table, if we can break bread together, man, we can change the game. But focusing on the negative, alters everybody. Perfect your craft. If that's something you want to do, perfect it. As far as us, we bring so much to the table that a lot of times groups like this would have been broke apart. You know what I mean? And he has his own clothing line.
Broken Luxury.
You guys just be harmonized. You guys be practicing. Y'all be practicing at home. That's a fact.
I got my own nonprofit, so we
Bags Express.
We definitely and everybody between us. There's 4 masters, bachelors,
some college,
right? You know what I mean. So it's there.
GED,
scholars, you know what I'm saying? Bullet wounds and bullet wounds, stab wounds.
You got beat up.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all, man.
That's where you get the personality from.
Right.
It's
man.
9. One thing you gotta understand is in the room with all 9 of us, you gonna have to deal with 9 different personalities. And just imagine how we had to deal with each other during the meeting. We cooling right now. You should have seen the meeting we had the other day.
Because we only got an hour.
We only get to talk about. We only came to the meeting to talk about probably 2 things, and it lasted about 4 hours talking about what I don't know. But not for nothing, work always gets done. Despite us planning and everything else, work always gets done. That's why the shows are a success the way they are, because we focus. You know what I mean? We plan, but we focus. It's always some seriousness in our jokes. So we dog everybody. Like Boot said, everybody gets dogged. Nobody is exempt to getting dogged.
My grandma get dogged.
Everybody.
His grandma is dead and I dog her.
Yeah. That's a fact. We don't. Everybody gets dogged. So it ain't no.
I have a question. So the people want to know. Okay, so why y'all never hired Racqui B to host one of these porch nights?
I tell you why.
Well, because you ain't never came from.
I just set myself up to that.
I literally ducked out of that one. I saw that shot.
I didn't want it.
Because you never came, you ain't feel a vibe. So it's a different type of hosting. It's a different type of hosting.
Not for nothing.
Okay.
You got some of the hosters with the mosters right now.
I
You got some of the hosters with the mosters right now.
Go ahead, Racqui. Tell him your hosting is way better.
Listen, I
got my sister back.
Listen,
Racqui lit. Now I don't been to events. I don't support the events that Racqui was. You know what I mean?
Yo, he throwing mega shade. He's like, I done supported events.
I mean, be real. You know what I mean? Beauty and Bling, all that.
Coming up.
I'm it.
I'm it. Y'all, I'm done with y'all, man. The Men of Free Enterprise. It's always a good time when you guys stop by. What you got to say, Craig?
November 18th.
November 18th.
Racqui will be in
Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar.
Are you guys gonna come back and give away tickets here on the rundown?
Definitely. We can do that. November 18th. Brown Sugar. It's gonna be dope.
Hey.
The vibe.
Yes.
Poetry.
Yeah.
Singing. Your host.
Yeah.
Mel.
Woo.
November 18th though. Brown Sugar. The anniversary.
The anniversary.
Denim. Brown Sugar, man. Wear denim. You know what I'm saying? We always do
Racqui,
special. We got VIP.
When you fell in love with hosting,
being
social.
When did I fall in love with hosting?
I'll talk about that.
When did I fall in love with hosting? Jeez, I don't listen. I just love people. Like when I was back home in the Virgin Islands, I did pageants. I just love being in front of people talking. Like I've always had that, I guess, natural ability. Right. But shout out to Toshman. He put me on and I started hosting. And I remember my biggest concert when I did Gucci Man, and I was so nervous. And the response, I just love it. I don't know when I fell in love with it, but I know that I am in love with it. And every time I see a mic, I gotta grab it.
You gotta pause that one.
That is not a pause. What this is? So just on the spirit of the moment, I believe my brothers will agree.
Yes.
What we will do, your show is every Monday?
My show is every Monday.
Some type of trivia. What y'all want to do? When you fell in love with? Come on, give me something. Nah, you can't say that. Say something.
I don't think a lot of people answer that one.
Makeup. Nah, that's too easy.
We you gotta get what we gonna do. We allow you to choose it. Whatever you feel like on your Mondays to say, whoever feel like they gave the best response to whatever they fell in love with, we'll give them a ticket.
Oh, every Monday to the show.
Every Monday to the show.
Okay.
They gotta give you that 1990s R&B.
Hold on, I'm doing the calculations right now. That's not gonna make our budget.
Hold on, every Monday?
Hold on. It's only like 5 Mondays.
Everybody for that Monday put I. If you don't, then no. Everybody raise your hand.
Shout out to Booch, head of operations. Shout out to our brothers, Justin, Charles, and Caleb. Shout them out, man. Brothers are free enterprise. They come make it.
We gonna work out.
Charles do all our flyers, man. Charles do all our flyers.
That's big time.
We do our own decorations.
That's a fact. Y'all hire us.
We got dinners coming up. We cooking all that, man.
Man, listen.
Dinners. Hey, we don't make dinners. We make dinnerers.
You know what I'm saying? We got dinnerers coming up.
Dinnerers coming up.
We
beans. Go ahead, do it.
Beans. We decorate all our events.
Y'all gotta come one at a time next time.
Wow.
Pause. Okay, you know what?
I think whatever they had going on over there, it just rubbed right across the side of the room.
The transfer of energy, like you were saying, right?
Yo, when he walked in, he was pausing the whole situation. All of a sudden, now you.
Okay. You know what?
Let's go to some music.
I'm from the islands, man. This is a rundown with your girl Racqui each and every Monday right here, 100.9 FM from 4 to 6. I'll be back next week, same time.
I put my feelings on safety, so I don't go shooting when your heart beat. But you take the bullet trying to save me, and I'm left to deal with making you bleed. And I saw a whole lot of love and try to waste it, like we be running them out and never make it. It's just too bitter for